JINSAM 한국어입니다. Hello, this is JINSAM. Welcome back to my video. And this is the grammar of level 2, 초급 2, unit 4. The title of the unit 4 is 지금 통화할 수 있어요? Let's get started. So the first one, the first grammar of the video is 읊수있다, 읊수없다. So English equivalent will be can. So 읊수있다, I can do something, or I'm able to do something. Okay, so 없다 it's opposite of 있다. So if 있다 is can, 없다 is can't, or not be able to do something. So this is used when expressing something is possible or someone has ability to do something. So for example, 상담을 받을 수 있어요. 상담을 받다, it's like get a counseling. Okay, so 상담을 받을 수 있어요, but there's no subject, so I assume the subject is I. So 상담을 받을 수 있어요. I can get a counseling. 상담을 받다. And then 한국 음식을 만들 수 있어요. I can make Korean food. 만들 수 있어요. I can make Korean food. 상담을 받을 수 있어요. I can get a counseling. Okay. And 한국어 센터에 갈 수 있어요. I can go to Korean language center. Okay. So here take a look at the conversation. The first one. 거기 이주민 센터죠. There, immigration center, isn't it? True. It's a contracted form of 지요. So you assume the other person know what you know. Okay. So 거기 이주민 센터죠. So there is a immigration center, isn't it? And 주말에도 상담을 받을 수 있어요. Can I get a counseling on the weekend as well? 네, 상담을 받을 수 있어요. Yes, you can get a counseling. And the second one, 내일은 일이 있어서 한국어 센터에 갈 수 없어요. So also for the reason, because 내일은 일이 있어서, 일이 있다, 일, as we all know, we know the word as like work. But 일이 있다 is used as a phrase, which means that it's not work related all the time. 일이 있다, you got some stuff to do. So 내일은 일이 있어서, because tomorrow I have something to do, 한국어 센터에 갈 수 없어요. I can't go to the Korean language center. And number 3, 저는 한국 음식을 만들 수 있어요. I can make Korean food. So here, now we're going to take a look at the conjugation. Okay, so if the verb stem ends in consonant, then you're going to add 읊수있다. So for example, 먹다, 받다. 먹다, to eat, 받다, to receive. So stem ends in consonant, so you're going to add 읊수있다 to the stem, it becomes 먹을 수 있다. 받다, to receive or to get. And then ends in consonant, and you're going to add 읊수있다 to the stem, so it becomes 받을 수 있다, I can receive. On the other hand, if the verb stem ends in a vowel, then you're going to add 리을 수 있다 to the stem. So 가다, to go, 자다, to sleep. As you can see, this stem ends in vowel. Then you're going to add 리을 수 있다, and 리을 goes underneath. So it becomes 갈 수 있다. Can go, 자다, sleep, ends in vowel. And you add 리을 수 있다, 리을 goes underneath to the stem. Okay, it becomes 잘 수 있다. And there's always 리을 irregular. So 만들다, to make. The stem ends in consonant, but because it's irregular, all you need to do is add 수 있다 to the stem. So it becomes 만들 수 있다. So that it's how you conjugate. Okay, so let's take a look at the exercise chart. So here, let's take a vocabulary first. On the left, so 먹다, to eat, 씻다, to wash. So it can be anything like 손을 씻다, wash your hands, 얼굴을 씻다, to wash face, 입다, to wear, but 입다 could be used with like the clothing, 옷을 입다. And 닦다, I would say to wipe. It's like 창문을 닦다, wipe the window, or 바닥을 닦다, to wipe the floor. 읽다, to read, 자다, to sleep, 만나다, to meet, 도와주다, to help, 청소하다, to clean, 만들다, to make. So all the vocabulary on the left side all ends in consonant. The stem ends in consonant. So you're going to add 수 있다 to the stem. So 먹다 becomes 먹을 수 있다 or 없다. 씻다, 씻을 수 있다, 을 수 있다 or 없다. Then 입다, 입을 수 있다, 입을 수 없다. 닦다, 닦을 수 있다, 닦을 수 없다. 읽다, 읽을 수 있다, 읽을 수 없다. But all the vocabulary on the right side, a stem ends in vowel. So you're gonna add 리을 수 있다 or 없다 to the stem. So 자다, 리을 수 있다, 리을 goes under. 리을 수 있다, 자다, 잘 수 있다, 없다. 만나다, and you add 리을 goes underneath. 만날 수 있다, 없다. 도와주다, 주다, 리을 수 있다, 도와줄 수 있다, 없다. 청소하다 ends in vowel, and then 리을 goes under. 청소할 수 있다, 없다. And 만들다, 리을 irregular, 만들, you're gonna add 수 있다, 수 없다. Okay, let's continue. So here, example. 매운 음식을 먹을 수 있어요? Can you eat spicy food? Can you eat spicy food? 매운 음식을 먹을 수 있어요? 아니요. No, 저는 매운 음식을 먹을 수 없어요. 아니요. I can't eat spicy food. So can you eat spicy food? So number one. 자, 한국어로 된 책을 읽다. So let's conjugate first. Okay? 자, 읽다 ends in consonant. So you're gonna add 을 수 있다. So 자, 한국어로 된 책. It's a book. But what kind of book? 한국어로 된 책. So it's a book that is in Korean. So that's the book that it's in Korean. 읽을 수 있어요? Can you read the Korean book? Or can you read the book that it's written in Korean? 책을 읽을 수 있어요? 네, 저는 3달 동안 한국어를 공부했어요. Second part, 한국어를 공부했어요. I studied Korean language, right? 3달 동안, like for 3달, 3 months. But 동안 is used for duration. Okay, it's like 3 months, 1 year, 1 week. Okay. And number 2, 저 이번 주말에 can we meet this weekend? 자, 만나다 ends in vowel, so you're gonna add 리을 수 있다, right? 네, the base form, but you're gonna add IOIO ending. So 이번 주말에 만날 수 있어요. 미안해요, I'm sorry. 이번 주말에는 약속이 있어서, again, the reason. This weekend, 약속이 있어서 because I have an appointment. 만날 수 없어요. I can't meet. Right? Because you say, I'm sorry, then the next part has to be opposite. Right? Let's move on. So number 3, 내일 혼자 이사를 해요. 이사를 하다 is it's to move out. 이사를 해요. Tomorrow I move out 혼자 alone. I move out alone. I move out by myself with no help. And can you help me? So 도와주다, to help. So can you help me? 도와주다 ends in vowel. So you're gonna add 릴 수 있어요. So become 도와줄 수 있어요. Can you help me? And then, so since the answer is yes, what you need to do, you're just gonna repeat the question. Exactly the same sentence. All you need to do is put the period instead of the question. And 몇 시에 할 거예요? What time are you gonna do? What time are you gonna move out? 몇 시에 할 거예요? Number 4. 자, 한국 음식을 만들다. We have a verb to make. So, can you make Korean food? 릴 irregular. You're gonna add it 수 있어요. That's all you need to do, right? So, can you make Korean food? 한국 음식을 만들 수 있어요? 네. And then, 불고기. Okay, so you can say, I can make 불고기. So, 불고기를 만들 수 있어요. Same as the one on the top. 한국 친구한테서 배웠어요. 배우다. To learn. 배웠어요. Past tense. So, I learned 한테서 from a friend. I learned from Korean friend. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the second grammar point. So here we're going to talk about 반말. So 반말 is a casual speech, which is opposite of 존댓말. So 존댓말, we can use it to someone who's older than us, right? To teachers, or to your parents or grandparents, elders, right? So casual speech is completely opposite. So you can only use it to someone who is younger than you or someone who is very close to you. So let's say you have your older sister. So your older sister is obviously older than you, but because you have a very close relationship normally with your older sister, so in that case, you can use 반말 to your 언니 or 오빠 because the relationship is close. Okay, so just remember, 반말 is a very friendly way of talking to someone who's younger in general. Okay, so for example, 주말에 시간 있어? Do you have a time on the weekend? So I assume you're talking to your friend or someone who you know, it's younger than you. 네, 같이 쇼핑하러 갈 거야. We're gonna go shopping together. 어제 서점에 갔어. Yesterday I went to the bookstore. Okay, so conversation. 라민, 그럼 이만 끊을게. 다음에 또 통화해. 그럼 이만 끊을게. 이만 끊다 to. So here in this context, to hang up the phone. 그럼 이만 끊을게. Okay, well then I'll hang up the phone. 다음에 또 통화해. Let's talk again. 통화하다. It's only use it to talk on the phone. Okay, talk on the phone. But if you just like talk in general, then 이야기하다. 응, 그래. Okay, yes, okay. 자, 주말에 시간 있어? Do you have a time on the weekend? 아니, no. 약속이 있어. I have an appointment. I have a plan. Okay. So here, instead of saying 네, in casual speech, 반말, you're gonna say 응. 네, instead of saying 아니, 아니요, you're gonna say 아니. for 반말. Okay, and 이따가 같이 쇼핑하러 갈 거야. Later, 이따가 together 쇼핑하러 갈 거야. I'm gonna go shopping later together. 쇼핑하러 갈 거야. Okay, so let's take a look at the conjugation. So the conjugation is very similar to ayo, oyo ending. The rule is the same, but all you need to do is just drop yo. So if the verb or adjective stem has a vowel o or a, then you're gonna add a instead of ayo. 반말. So 받다, stem 받, and you're gonna add a. 받아. Instead of saying 받아요, casual speaks 받아. And all the other vowels, you're gonna add a. So 먹다, it's not o, it's not a, right? So you're gonna add a to that, so become 먹어. So instead of saying 먹어요, casual speech, you're gonna say 먹어, eat. And if the word ends with 하다, then you're gonna add 해. Instead of 해요, you're gonna add 해 for 반말. So 운동하다, 운동해. 운동해. 지금 뭐 해? What are you doing now? 지금 뭐? 운동해. Instead of say 운동해요, you're gonna say 운동해. And these two will be important. So 이에요 ending, it becomes 이야. So these three cases, all you need to do is just drop yo at the end. But if it ends in 이에요 and 예요 with the noun, 이에요 becomes 이야, 이에요 becomes 야. So try, please memorize this. Okay? So 학생이에요, 학생이야. 사과이에요, 사과야. Okay? So this is how you conjugate for 반말. Okay, take a look at the chart. So here it's present tense. Present tense statement. 해. And then past tense. 반말. 았어, 어서, 했어. And then future tense. Instead of saying 을 거예요, we're gonna say 거야. Okay, so 읽다 to read, 가다 to go, 적다 it's to, you can say to write something, or the portion is a small portion. Okay, 싸다, cheap, right? So 읽다 ends in consonant, become 읽어. 가다 has a or o, but 가, since it has two same vowel and 이응 is there, it's silent. So it's gonna become 가. 적다 ends in, so it has a vowel so you're gonna add 적어. 싸다 has a, vowel and then 싸, but it's the same vowel, it's silent, so it becomes 싸. And past tense, 읽다, 읽었어, 어서, 이, 가다, or 갔어, 갔어, 적다, 어서, and then 싸다, 쌌어. 을 거야, the future tense, 을 거야. 읽다, 읽을 거야. 가다, so 읽 ends in consonant, then you're gonna add 을 거야, 읽을 거야. 가다 ends in vowel, and 리을 거야, 갈 거야. 적다 ends in consonant, so you're gonna add 을 거야, 적을 거야. 싸다 ends in vowel, so you're gonna add 리을 거야, 쌀 거야. And then, so for like 반말 question type will be present, 니. And then for past tense, as었니, 어었니, 했니. And then future tense question, 을 거니 or 리을 거니. The rules are the same. So 읽다. So here, 니, it's much simpler. So all you need to do is add ni to the stem, doesn't matter how the stem ends. Okay, 읽다, 읽니. The pronunciation 읽니, 가다, 가니, 적다, 적니, 싸다, 싸니. and 읽다, 언니, 가다, 갔니, 갔니, 적다, 언니, 싸다, 쌌니, 쌌니. 울 거니, 읽다 ends in consonant, 읽을 거니. 가다 ends in vowel, 리을 거니, 잘 거니, 갈 거니. Okay, continue. So here, 지 말자, it's like let's do something. So 읽다, so all you need to do, just add to the stem. Doesn't matter how stem ends. So 읽다, let's read. 가자, let's go. So 지 말자, it's opposite. So let's not do something. So let's not read. 읽지 말자. Let's not go. 가지 말자. Right? And then 해, it's like when you order someone to do something. When you make somebody to do something, then 해. So 읽어, read. So let's say it's like the teachers ask the student to read something, and that's when they say 읽어, read, go, and then 지마, don't. 읽지마, don't read. 가지마, don't go. Okay, and then so these are the verbs, right? So now we're gonna do the noun. So remember, 반말, 이야, 야. So 이에요 become 이야, 이에요 become 야. So 학생, 이에요 ends in consonant. 학생 이에요, 학생 이야. 가수, which is singer. Okay, 가수 ends in vowel. 가수예요, 가수야. Right? And past tense. 이었어 ends in consonant. 였어 ends in vowel. So 학생 이었어. I was a student. 가수였어. I was a singer. Right? So present tense, past tense. And 이가 아니야. The negative, not. Okay? So 학생이 아니야, I'm not a student. 가수가 아니야, I'm not a singer. So 이 아니야 because ends in consonant. 가 아니야 because ends in vowel. And then 이가 아니었어. So this one is like present tense, like am, are not, is not. But this is past tense. Past tense negative. It's like was not or were not. 학생이 아니었어. I was not a student. 가수가 아니었어. I was not a singer. Okay? Alright, continue. So, conversation. 어제 어디에 갔어요? So here, what we're practicing is you're going to change the speech. Like polite speech to the casual speech. Okay? So, 어제 어디에 갔어요? Where did you go yesterday? 어디에 갔어요? Becomes 갔어, drop 요. Right? 서점에 갔어요. I went to the bookstore. 요, drop. 서점에 갔어. Number 1. 제 생일 파티에 올 거예요? Are you gonna come to my birthday party? So remember the word. So like the words for I in English can be 나, 저, 제, 네. So 제 is 저의, 네, 나의. So here, 제 is humble way to say I, right? But 제 becomes 네 in casual speech. So 제 생일 파티에 내 생일 파티에 올 거예요. Remember? 예요 becomes 야. Right? So 내 생일 파티에 올 거야. 아니요. So you drop. 아니요, no. 아니. 일이 있어서 못 가요. You drop. 일이 있어서 못 가. 아니요, no. 일 있어서 because I have something to do. 못 가요. I can't go. Number 2. 잠시드 씨, 이 우산이 잠시드 씨의 우산이에요? 잠시드 씨, is this umbrella your umbrella? 우산이에요? 자, so for polite, yo ending, you're gonna add C to someone like Mr., Miss, or this. But if it's 반말, you don't add C. Okay? Remember, you don't add C in casual speech. Okay? So 잠시드, 이 우산이 잠시드 씨의. So in polite, you call the person's name one more time. But instead of saying, you can use the word 내 우산이야. It's your umbrella. So you just call you. So 내 it's like 너의 우산이야. 우산이에요 becomes 이야. So instead of say 이 우산이 잠시드 씨의 우산이에요, you're gonna say 잠시드 씨 이 우산이 잠시드 이 우산이 내 우산이야? 아니요, no, 제 우산이 아니에요. It's not my umbrella. 이 아니에요. It's not my umbrella. So 아니요, you drop. 아니, 제 becomes 내, 아니에요, 아니야, 아니야, 아니, 내 우산이 아니야. Okay? Continue. Number 3. 오늘은 구두를 신지 마세요. Today, please don't put on or don't wear a dress shoes. So, 오늘은 신지 마세요. It's form honorific polite. Okay? Instead of 마요, 마세요. But for the casual speech, it's simple. Whether it's ending 신지 마요 or 마세요, all you need to do is drop 요. So 오늘은 구두를 신지 마. Don't put on, don't wear the dress shoes today. Okay? 왜요? Why? 무슨 일이 있어요? Is something wrong? Is something wrong? What's the matter? 무슨 일이 있어요? 왜요? 요 drop. 왜? 무슨 일이 있어요? 무슨 요 drop. 무슨 일이 있어? Okay, number 4. 내일 같이 쇼핑하러 갈까요? Tomorrow, shall we go shopping together? 자, 갈까요? 요 drop. 내일 같이 쇼핑하러 갈까? 그래요. Okay. 같이 갑시다. Let's go together. Okay, 갑시다. 그래요. 요 drop. 그래. 같이 가다. But 갑시다. Do you remember in the chart? Let's do something. So from the 가다 form, you're gonna add 자 to the stem becomes 가자. 그래, 같이 가자. Whenever you make a suggestion, let's do something. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something, and you add 자. So 갑시다 becomes 가자. Number 5. 도와주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you for helping. So 도와주다. 도와주다. So 도와주셔서 어서. Okay, 어서, and then honorific. So 도와주다. 도와주어서. So 도와줘서 감사합니다. It's polite. formal, very formal, right? So instead of 감사합니다, you're gonna say 고마워. So that's polite, I would say polite formal. But it's polite informal will be 고마워요. Right? But for 반말, you're gonna drop 요 from here. So 고마워. So it will be helpful if you can remember all these three. 감사합니다. Oh, it's polite but very formal, and informal, polite, 고마워요, and 반말, casual speech, drop 요, 고마워. And 네, 안녕히 가세요. Remember, 네 becomes What about 아니요? 아니요 becomes 아니. 안녕히 가세요. English to say bye, right? So you're staying and the person is leaving, right? In this case, simply 잘 가. 잘 가. Okay, so remember this one. Okay, well, that's all for the Unit 4 grammar. So once again, thank you for watching and keep it up. Thank you. 감사합니다.